Be a Goalkeeper episode number 1. Gets past another one, takes a shot straight at me, and there's my very first save in this career. They float it into the water, near post. I rise highest, and I win the header and get the goal. Gonna get another chance. Lovely through ball, near post shot, make the first save, back to him, another save new from this quite far distance. Hello everybody, welcome back to your favourite FC25 series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper episode 66 and the final episode of this year's Be a Goalkeeper. We have come to the very end, and I just want to say thank you to you all. If you watched one episode, if you watched every single episode, I really do appreciate for supporting the channel all the way through this year's FC25 and hopefully into FC26. But now we're going to move on to these final few games to see if Real Madrid can win the league. But before we do that, remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it. Starting off this match, we are going up against Girona. Of course, it's in the league. We only have a few matches left, and we need to win them to get our hands on the trophy. And starting off this match so early on, straight from the kickoff, we're working our way down the right side of the pitch. Burst place from our right back, Calabria here. Got two men in front of his own. No one really supporting him, but he floats the ball right into the mix. Mbappe rises highest, gets the head of it, deflects out for a corner. No, it doesn't. The referee has given a handball against Timber. Damn, he's yelling timber because he's going down. It's actually not a handball, really. I don't think so. The header right at him, clips off the hand, but you know who's stepping up? Your boy. Which way will I go? Left or right? Bottom right. First goal of the match within 3 minutes, and I get on the score sheet again. You love to see it. You really can't go wrong scoring as a goalkeeper. It's such a satisfying feeling, even though it's just a penalty. But either way, I will take every single one of them, and that could be my last ever goal in this series. Which, to be fair, it's a decent penalty, but we want to score a better one. But we have to wait and see if I can actually do that. But bottom corner, 1-0 up early on in this match. They get an opportunity to get back into it. They get through my defense quite easy. And look at that for a punch. I love the type of animation. But now step up for a free kick, and look at that for a strike. Damn! I may have spoiled it a little bit. Of course, I score another goal a few minutes later, and that is a beauty. Shiver me timbers. I am cold as ice. And again, you love to see it. It's such a good one. I love scoring free kicks. I don't score them very often. If the ball jumps, it probably stops the ball, but the ball just floats straight over and into that close near post. The keeper full stretch, scrambling, nowhere near it in the end, and we will take that. I'm on for a hat-trick now as well. Can I get my first hat-trick in the last episode? I don't know. We have to wait and see, but 50 minutes in, Vinny Jr. gets a little knockdown from Mbappe and sprays a beautiful pass out wide to Rodrigo now. Plenty of time and space in the penalty box, but he turns around, holds up the place to Bellingham straight at the goalkeeper. Not a good enough finish in the end. 10 minutes left in his first half, they get another opportunity. He takes a shot from long range, and again I'm full stretch. And again, I love that type of animation. Half-time whistle was blown, 2-0, and I scored both goals. Surprising enough, we've got Mbappe, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo, Darwin Núñez, and your goalkeeper scoring the goals. Into second half we go though. Can we get another one? Vinny Jr. starts us off, squares up the man, pass back to Mbappe, 1-2. Quickly finesse it to bottom corner.
That was a close one.
Very close, but no cigar. But we're on another counter-attack here. Mbappe into Vinny Jr. Shows some strength. Hold off the defender into the pay box. He goes left-footed strike and gets it past the goalkeeper. Somehow just smashed it, levered it past the goalkeeper, who should be doing a load better. Great strength from Vinny, by the way. I didn't expect it from that man right there, but hooks it straight off him. And I think it might have got a deflection possibly, but 3-0 up. Still plenty of time for them to get back into this match and take a shot, hit the woodwork. Can I clear our lines? No, we can't, but the ball just trickles into my arms, and thankfully I keep my clean sheet currently. But now Vinny Jr. again into Mbappe, ball gets through one defender, takes a shot, again gets tackled, still has the ball somehow and gets the back of the net. 4-0. He gets on the score sheet as well, squares up. He loves squaring up to people for some reason, but how lucky did he get? Through one there, swings, misses, defender tackles, he tackles him, gets the ball back and finesses it and earns me a reward, so thank you very much. They get a corner, trying to clear our lines, but don't do very well at all. Gets a shot off and can't quite hit the back of the net, and Mbappe does a good job clearing it, but only so far. To Timber, plays the pass in short, gets another shot, another block by Ruben Diaz, back to back. Great defending in the end. Still the pile on the pressure, trying to ruin my clean sheet. Into play box he goes, got time and space near post, but look at the reactions, beautiful. Still they have a corner, headed down, another quick reaction. The hand comes up, and they do get another corner, but nothing comes of it, and then the match does end, and you know what that means. Another clean sheet to add to my collection. We win 4-0, and we do manage to win the La Liga trophy, beating Atletico Madrid. It literally went to like the end of the season, basically. One more match after this, but what a run that has been. We scored so many goals, conceded not too many to be fair, like 30 to 40 goals, but we can't keep a clean sheet to save our life every now and then. But we are lifting the La Liga trophy. Ruben Diaz is, and everyone gets involved for the picture. Courtois, by the way, still like 89 rated, has not played like a single second of this season. He just doesn't get a chance, you know, because I'm number 1, 99 rated and all that jazz. But another trophy to add to my collection. That's 2 for this season, a 10 rating and man of the match, 2 goals, a clean sheet. Robert Sanchez, 4.7, didn't do too well at all. But now we move on to the final game of FC25, be a goalkeeper. Can you believe it? It's coming to an end already against Osasuna. Still a match to play for, still a clean sheet as well. Love to add that to my collection. Here we go, kick off. They get the first opportunity, 3 minutes in. Makes you lose possession quite early on. 1-1 me in the box now. Hits the woodwork. He can't quite sneak it under the bar. Unfortunate for them, but very lucky for me. Now we have Paul bursting from the midfield. Passing to Rodrigo. One more to Mbappe. First time striking. The keeper does fantastic. And he clear lines deep into midfield, but we pick the ball back up, recycle it into the painted box again. Just passing 1-2. Back a little bit of a wayward one there, but Paul still has possession. Into Vinny. One more to Mbappe. Keeper full stretch. Great save in the end. Now they're into the painted box. 1-1 with me. Tries cheeky chipping me off the bar. And again, can they get the rebound? No, they can't. We can't see the flags in the way, but I do manage to gather it. This chip is outrageous, by the way. Look at the technique. He's so unfortunate. Just comes down right on top of the crossbar and then back onto it again into the danger zone, but I managed to get my hands to it before the striker could finish it off. Very lucky again for me, but now Mbappe in the penalty box. Their keeper does fantastic, spread himself so wide. I think he might have been offside actually, but another shot from them straight at me, no trouble. Vinny Jr. into Rodrigo. One more time, Mbappe can't quite squeeze through, it still picks up the ball for the shot, and Vinny Jr. gets stopped again. This time he was offside, I believe, and now we did get nothing from that corner, but still playing around the ball. Mbappe, he hits the woodwork. Can he get the rebound? No, the defender does fantastically. Still ball bouncing around up in the sky. We still have possession of it somehow. Into Mbappe. No, they clear lines eventually. How lucky were they? Ball bouncing all over the place. Bellingham into Vinny Jr. Great save from the goalkeeper straight at him. And now Mbappe's got time and space to find a pass into Vinny Jr. Trivella, the keeper gets his hand to it. And the first half is done and dusted, all tied up 0-0. What a half of football that is. Both teams trying, both teams hit the woodwork, and both teams could have quite easily scored. Hopefully that continues into the second half. It does with Vinny Jr. playing into Mbappe. 1-2 into Vinny Jr. One of the goalkeeper. Finally, indeed, breaking through that defensive line and Vinny Jr. on the end of it. Mbappe with the assist literally early on. They didn't quite start the second half as quick as they did the first. Easy as you like. The keeper probably should be doing better. He does hug his near post, which I don't blame him for, and Vinny Jr. just smacks it across, putting us into the lead. But straight away after that, pretty much to get through my defense line quite easy. Hits a shot low and hits the back of the net. That shot, by the way, like knuckleballs it under my hands. I was nowhere near it anyway. Wouldn't matter. And just goes bam bam, back of the net. Easy as like. Turned Ruben Diaz. Look at that. Bodied him as well into the box just about. And look at the dip. I was actually nowhere near it. Literally nowhere near it. All tied up 1-1. Damn, lost my clean sheet on the final game of the season, but we could get into lead again. The keeper just stood his ground beautifully. The ball trickled on top of the roof of the net. 57 minutes, they look at the pace from Mbappe into the paint box. Trivella, beautiful, putting us 2-1 into the lead. That is why you need £1 million. To be fair, he's like 100 million. How much is Mbappe worth? A lot of money either way. This Mbappe, by the way, incredible. Trivella past the keeper. Doesn't quite do enough again, but 2-1 up. They have a chance to go back onto level terms. Gets a shot off early. No chance at all. To courtesy dive for myself. Felt a little bit sorry for him, but this player's been outstanding. Lays it off for another shot, and again they can't quite find the target. 2-1 still, 7 minutes left. Their keeper called into action again. Nothing comes from that corner. I'm still retreating back to my line, but Mbappe plays it into Bellingham, sneaks it in, or hits it, smashes it in to the back of the net. 3-1. The keeper couldn't handle the power there, pushed it back into his own net pretty much. Mbappe, little through ball, bangs at the keeper, just pretty much palms it to top of the net. Another win for us, and that's the final game of the season done and dusted. 3-1, 7.4 rating, 3 saves for me. Their goalkeeper, an 8 rating, by the way, after conceding 3 goals. Crazy. Julian Alvarez gets player of the season. How did I not win this? To be fair, how did Mbappe not win this? I think it's because he's probably top goal scorer, but Luis Figo hands him the trophy, so he's the Liga player of the season. Is it deserved? I have no idea. I did make the team of the season as the goalkeeper, and so did every other player, by the way, except Mbappe. Only the 2 strikers were different. I think it's Adley and Alvarez who got top strikers. Everyone else was a Real Madrid player. We won 2 trophies. Looking at clean sheets for the Copa de España, I came second. 1 clean sheet in 6 is horrendous. The Champions League 3 and 12, horrendous. And the rest of the clean sheets in La Liga, 11 and 38. Novak got Golden Glove, 15 and 38. Garcia 10 and 36. Falcone 7 and 26. Jensen 7 and 25. Top assist does go to Rodrigo, 30 and 38 appearances, outstanding. Vinny Jr., 27 and 38. Mbappe, 24 and 24, again outstanding. Bellingham, 16 and 38. And Hector Paul, 13 and 38. Top goal scorer, Alvarez, 36 and 38. Mbappe, 33 and 24. If he didn't get injured, by the way, what a season he would have had, or what season he did have. Vinny Jr., 33 and 38. Artem, 29 and 31. Rodrigo up there as well. Nunes got 20 and 16 coming in January, and I managed to get into 11th place with 15 goals and 38 appearances for a goalkeeper. Ridiculous. Now, if you did get to the end of this episode, cheeky little surprise, there will be one more episode, which will be the European Championship, I believe, or the World Cup. I have no idea. We are playing for England, obviously, but that will be the final episode. This was the final for the actual season. But yeah, thank you all for watching this. I really do appreciate it, as always. And if you did enjoy this, remember to like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. As always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.